Hey everybody, this is Briley Phillips here over at Phil Dill Boats. Today I'm just going to be going over the 2023 Regal LS6 Surf. This is if you guys are out at the lake and you need a quick reference point to hook up to your trailer. So down here on the trailer it is a 2-inch coupler, so your tow vehicle will need a 2-inch ball. To release your coupler, you're going to pull out your safety pin over here. Pull up on this silver tab, take your trailer jack, and you want to flip it down to a 90-degree angle, so let me do that real quick. So when it's nice and clicked in there, that's how you know you're good. And now that my trailer coupler is released, I'm going to crank it up to make sure that that trailer hitch comes off the ball. And then to put it back on the ball, we're just going to reverse that process. Perfect. Make sure our silver tab is back in and our pin. That pin's in there, that trailer coupler will never come up in case something were to happen. Just make sure you put that silver pin back in. Here in the state of Texas, it is a law that we crisscross our safety cables. Thought process, if the trailer ever came off the ball, your cables will actually cradle you and it won't hit the ground or slide into the tow vehicle. So we hook them up to our tow vehicle here. And we also have a breakaway cable here that hooks onto itself. We hook it right on next to the safety chains. So we feed it through itself to make it a little bit tighter there. This is here in case this were to rip out of socket, the trailer were ever to come off the ball. This releases, pulls out through the master cylinder, and it applies brake fluid to the rear axles. So this is just in case of emergencies. This will stop the trailer at any point that this comes off the ball. This right here is your 7-pin. This hooks up to your tow vehicle. This is going to allow your running lights, your blinkers, and your brake lights. There's also a blue wire in this 7-pin that sends a signal to the master cylinder solenoid to release the brakes, and that's what allows you to reverse. It is a surge-activated braking system, so when you step on the brakes on your tow vehicle, it will actually send brake fluid to the axles, and it will allow you to stop. With that saying, under this black cap is your brake fluid reservoir. It takes DOT3 brake fluid. You want to put brake fluid in there as often as you service the brakes on your car, or I would check it about once a season. Right here you do have a swing away tongue, so you'd pull this cotter pin out down here on the bottom, pull up on this brass pin, and then it will swing around, give you 2 extra feet of storage if you have it for tight storage, or if you want to use it as an anti-theft device. Right here, you do have a pigtail that plugs into the boat. On the transom of the boat, there are 2 brake lights, and that is wired to the trailering. So when you plug it into the bow and the anchor storage, this will send a signal to the boat brake lights, and it will just give you your blinkers. Most people are going to be looking at your nice boat than your trailer, so Regal has thought its way through and put brake lights on the boat. It's very important that before you launch, you unplug this and then wrap it up so it doesn't get wet. All right, moving on is our winch strap. We do have a safety chain here that is put in place in case this strap were to break due to old age or weathering. So this one just keeps the boat on the trailer. This one is your winch strap. In order to get this done, you want to wait until you're on the ramp to undo your strap. That way you know if you have power. So in order to take your winch strap off, you're going to apply forward pressure, flip that tooth back. Make sure you keep your hand on the handle. If it swings, you let go and it swings around, sometimes it will get you on the wrist. So make sure you keep your hand on the handle, crank it back, and then when you're on the ramp, go ahead and detach from the trailer winch, launch, and go have fun for the day. When you're done and you're coming back to trailer, make sure you hook that strap up, flip this tooth forward, crank it nice and tight. That way your boat won't do any bouncing on your way home by hitting any potholes. Any boat that you do a trailer on, you want to make sure that your boat is nice and snug. That way if you hit any potholes, you're not going to do any damage to your fiberglass.